this point, I think this video will have started yesterday, where I was like cleaning my room. I don't think I've actually shown like the after part of it, but I have shown like the before and how messy it was. Right now it's looking a lot better than it was then. So yeah, last first day of school tomorrow. Today I think I'm going to do like a little workout type thing. Right now I've kind of had a headache all day. I barely slept last night. I've eaten some stuff, I had some coffee, all that stuff. Have a massive headache still. I slept even and I still have a headache. But that's also because I think my period is about to come, so PMS type stuff as well, guys. I'm literally just like living my best life today. I hope you can, like, I hope you can see through all of my energy. Anyway, we're gonna do a workout. I am watching a vlog as well. I'm going to tune into Sunday service right now, like sometime soon. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoy this vlog though.
So that's my last point.
Alright, so I'm going to take off my makeup. It's the end of the day. My hair is looking a little bit... You know what? I feel like I'm becoming so vain, but like I really love my hair, as a matter of fact. I don't even know. Anyway, tomorrow it'll probably look not like this. I'll see, maybe I'll have it out. I'm praying that I get to wake up like early tomorrow morning. I don't even think I showed you that I was in a meeting, but I just left a meeting right now. It is 10:38. I think I left about like 10:36, 7ish. Yeah, so very, very fresh. I'm going to take off my makeup right now. So usually something I really, really like to do. This is a tin from my favorite like leave-in. It's called Mega Growth. It's so good, honestly. I need to get one. I need to get more. But the point is, I like to use these tins that I've used before. Like I just wash them nicely and then I'll put in like coconut oil or whatever oil. Usually it's just coconut oil these days because I don't know, it's just convenient for me. This is about it. This is how I get off my makeup. Then usually I'll just like wash my face after and go to bed. Something I do want to get is a toner. One time I got a toner and it like burnt my skin so much, so I'm still trying to figure that out. But this is basically what I do, and I am literally I need to also, please peep my very, very cute jumper here, but I need to change into pajamas and just go to bed. I am exhausted. Oh wait, maybe I need to shower first. I think I'll shower first, then I'll go to bed. Good morning. So I just woke up. Still my pajamas. I'm going to the bathroom. I had 100K this morning and I'm listening to Tea with the President. And I'm just getting ready for school. It's 7:17. I have a class at 8:15, so I have an hour to get ready. Okay, so I'm finally on my way home, which I didn't vlog the whole day, but I had classes literally since 8 a.m. to 5:15. I've had classes. I'm going to show you a book that I just borrowed from the library. I forgot to vlog, or rather, let me start being honest. I didn't forget to vlog. I thought about it a couple of times during the day, Sorry, the lighting is not working. But I thought about it during the day, but then I'm so scared of vlogging in front of people still. I haven't gotten used to even vlogging alone, let alone in front of people. So everyone was asking me, like, why are you so dressed up? I'm like, let me tell you guys, I needed energy to show up in this school. If I was just like a hobo, I would not leave my house, you know. So anyway, home now. Okay, so this is the book that I'm reading now. It's called, I don't know if you can see it, but it's called Beyond Expectations, Njenga Karume's autobiography. Guys, I've read, like, I've really just like read so much of this book. This bad library habits, by the way, if you're the one who did this, bad manners. I always feel like saying bad manners is such a childish thing, but I've just like read until here. So chapter 1, all of it. Yeah, so I've read chapter 1, and like, I don't know if I can put it into words, but like some of the stuff I was reading was so hilarious. Honestly, like there's just some stories that are so funny, and it's funny because it's completely ridiculous to me, but this is such a good account. I am genuinely enjoying it because it's a lot of like history. So it basically just like starts with history of like colonialism in Kenya, and basically just like kind of like the history of Kenya a little bit, which is really cool. And then it goes into his history, but like in relation to Kenya, right? So you're kind of learning about Kenya and you're learning about him as well, which I didn't know who he was, so I'm not necessarily attached to him, and maybe by the end of the book I will be, but I am attached to Kenya. So it's very, very good to see. I think I want to do is just like read different biographies from people of different tribes in Kenya, just to kind of like see if they're gonna give an account like this, then that's such a good way to learn about different cultures in Kenya, which is so cool to me. I know Raila has like an autobiography. I haven't read it. Maybe that's what I'm going to read after this, but I know that one is quite big, so I don't know how long it will take me to finish it. And I think this one is not that big. It doesn't look that big, but I might be reading it for 2 weeks, maybe 3. If I do like a chapter a day, that'd be fine, but I don't think it's realistic to think that I'll do a chapter a day. Today I was lucky just because I was feeling so unwell. I genuinely could not do anything else, so I was able to complete a full chapter, and it has 11 chapters plus an epilogue. So let's aim to finish in 2 weeks. Hopefully I can, but I genuinely am already enjoying this book so much. I will talk about it a lot more after. I had taken a break from learning about Kenyan culture for a very long time. I think it's been like 2 years since I seek anything, and it's because it was so triggering to me. I don't think that it doesn't trigger me as much. I don't think it triggers me as much as it used to. So now I'm a little bit more calm and aware and stuff like that. But something that I actually just want to talk about, I know this is so chatty, but something I really want to talk about is something I read in this book, right? So he tells a story about his uncle, about like his family being converted to Christianity and stuff like that. And then one of his uncles really liked dancing, but one of the things that Christianity was preaching was that this Kikuyu dance was like sinful, right? So if you're not supposed to dance, like that's basically it. And it was this specific dance that was used by men and women to flirt and things like that, which I don't know, when I was reading that part, I'm like, how cute is that there was like an entire dance that men and women could use to like flirt and just like talk and get to know each other and stuff like that. Like, and I knew that's not how it played out, but then I went on YouTube and looked for a video to see the dance. Then what came up was like a Bomas of Kenya dance, which was very interesting. I really want to go to Bomas of Kenya now, by the way. I've had a deep desire to go and I haven't yet, but I really want to go. But anyway, so now one day they were leaving the house and he basically sees like his people dancing there, and he couldn't dance because he's like a Christian now, right? And so he's being told, yeah, don't do that because it's sinful, blah blah blah. Anyway, he got pissed and he's like, hey y'all, I'm leaving this thing. So he looks for like a witch doctor. He's told to use a witch doctor, I don't know where. So he like sells chicken, gets on a bus, goes, doesn't find, and then comes back home and basically was like, I'm not going back into this church. So he, like, did not go back into Christianity. And then a couple of weeks later or something, he discovers something on the ground, and he's kind of like, what's this, what's going on? And then he hits it just to like figure out what it is, and it like explodes. His arm is cut off. It's a mess. It's a complete mess, right? And then at the end of it, well, they find out this is a bomb, right, that was left there because these guys were, I think, practicing for like World War I or something. And this was a bomb that was just left there. And the thing that was said is this guy went through this, like God is punishing him for living Christianity. And so then people start to be told, like, don't live Christianity because the same thing that happened to that guy is going to happen to you. Manipulation, just manipulation. It's crazy to see such things. And the reason why guys, like, I know I said I'm not as triggered as I usually am, and truly I'm actually not as triggered. Like, now I'm not like feeling emotional about it. I feel some type of way for sure. I'm like, that's actually very, very crazy that that nobody was held accountable for leaving an entire explosive lying on the ground. That is crazy to me, to think that somebody can be walking and they just come across an explosive like that. And then instead of somebody being accountable, those people that were too busy trying to fight a war, right? Then it becomes, oh, God is punishing you. Now God is to blame for people's terrible behavior. I can't believe it. That is actually insane. And I think about it and I'm like, God is literally, as in, how would we feel if we were God? People just be out here blaming you for things left, right, and center. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. Finally managed to kick the headache, which is so good. Now I can sleep, and we will start classes tomorrow again. Okay. Kuna stima. Ndio nimekumbuka sasa nikiweka kwa fridge. Apparently kila mahali like in Kenya. Tunajua nasema mshauri hata ni Nairobi peke yake na sijui. Ndio za kasi. Power Good morning. It's Wednesday now. I don't think I vlogged that much yesterday. There was so much vlog-worthy content. I think my head was just in the clouds. But we didn't have electricity yesterday for most of the day. So I was also like trying to conserve my battery because my phone charged, because I didn't know how long like we won't have electricity and stuff like that. So anyway, had a very, very interesting incident happening. So I took my mom to the market yesterday. Guys, tell me why on the road there was like a fallen like electricity pole, and there's these two people on the two ends of the road holding it up, trying to hold it up so that like cars can be able to pass through. Then when we are just about to cross, it falls. It just falls. Like, guys, like the chaos, that moment, it was literally like 1 second. It wasn't that long. It was maybe 5 seconds max. But I watched my life flash before my eyes. I was like, I don't know what's going on, like what's happening. Anyway, that happened. We went up. We had to go round. I was like, I'm not coming back down this road because no, thank you. It's like a U-turn road, right? So we're supposed to go up and then take a U-turn. We're like, nope. We went round. That was very eventful. Came back home to no electricity, of course. And then I think I'm still reading my book that I talked about on Monday. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm really enjoying that book. But I also started... What did I start? I started a K-drama. So first of all, I saw someone putting about this show called something Inferno. I don't know what it's called. Islands Inferno Island. I don't know, something like that. And I was like, oh, this looks nice. I watched it. It's a reality TV show. I was not vibing with that. So I just watched like one episode. I went through it. I'm like, no thanks. Then I started watching now another K-drama. It's called The King's Affection or something like that. Oh my gosh. That one is so interesting. Like, I mean, I think the third episode right now. And let me tell you, K-dramas are like an entire movie. They're 1 hour. Like one episode is 1 hour long. Anyway, it's Wednesday. I have classes today. I have one online class, a physical class, and another online class in the afternoon. So I'm in the middle of one class right now. It's actually like 5 minutes to it finishing, and I'm also playing games as usual. We have to love my concentration. But yeah, I just woke up, prayed, posted on my story, my feed was last night, posted on my story. Very interesting stories, guys. So just like check out my IG, because I'm genuine. Like, I think my Instagram is like the best page that I have seen this entire year, and I absolutely love it. And the thing is, I feel like I sound so conceited and so proud, but I'm just like working on being the coolest person I know, and so I'm doing the things that I think are like extremely cool. And for me, being like cool is like writing long posts and, you know, like going in depth in my stories and just like breaking down stuff. That's actually like being the coolest person I know. So I'm genuinely enjoying just like whatever I'm on right now. I am enjoying it. I also did like I'm doing like a little prayer request Wednesday on let me see. I don't know English. I'm doing prayer request Wednesday during this month of January. So if you have any prayer requests, make sure to go on my stories on Wednesdays. I will be like just leaving like a question box. So the first time I did it was last week. I got a couple of requests which I really liked, so I added them to my list. And then today I've gotten a couple of requests already, and I just posted it this morning. So I'm very excited to like keep praying for people. That's just something that I really want to do in 2022. Just looking outside myself and praying for other people and seeing what other people are going through, and just like being with them in heart and stuff like that. Yes, make sure you check that out. Okay, so we'll try and do this vlogging on the road thing again. Take 2. Not yesterday, day before yesterday was take 1. So I'm on my way to school right now. I have a research project class. Guys, I don't know if I've talked to you about how stressful research project is, but something that I do know for sure is I'm ready to be done, and I'm very excited. My bag is falling off, and I have a bottle on this. I said, let me tell you guys, I'm full of chaos in my life. As a matter of fact, you see my bag, it's slipping. Yeah, it's always slipping because it's so freaking full, because I decided to carry like yogurt and banana instead of buying food today, because I had quite a bit of food, to be honest. This morning I ate like noodles and egg and some bacon, and so I've eaten quite a bit. So I don't need to be buying food. I'm also trying to cut on my costs. Don't keep buying food every single day. On Monday I spent like 200 and something, which was, necessary but also a little bit unnecessary, to be honest. So I'm really trying to like just be a lot more aware. Anyway, I'm walking in high heels today again, like Monday. I had said no, I'm going to wear flats. Something. I have a class at 4:15, so I came home to take some snacks. I mean, I had some stuff in my bag. Let me explain to you what was happening. Woo! So I went to the library, right? And I was there trying to study, blah blah blah. Let me tell you, I've done like no studying. I don't even know what I was doing there. I was so distracted. So anyway, after about 2 hours of sitting in that library with nothing to show for it, I don't want to say nothing to show for it, because that's the thing, yeah. I told you that, like, I feel like I'm speaking to a person, but I'm not really. But I've told you that I'm doing some church work stuff. So I was like sending some messages and just doing a bunch of stuff. Honestly, like that's what I was doing. And you know, it's a lot of work that you can't necessarily like quantify. So I feel like I tend to do a lot of stuff that is not necessarily like quantifiable, and so. Yeah, anyway, my plan was to stay in school until the evening. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll go to the library for a little bit, then look for a place to attend my class, and then go back to the library for the rest of the evening. I got tired of looking for a place to attend my class. Like, it was actually just like the most exhausting thing to walk around that school and look for a room to sit in. That was not my vibe, and so I decided to come back home and just do my stuff from home. I don't know why. I think it's because I couldn't find the information I was looking for, so I just got tired of doing the schoolwork. So I think I'll switch up my school. Like, I'll switch. Don't tell me there's no electricity. I've come to this house and there's no electricity. Oh, there is electricity. Sorry guys, false warning. I was panicking because when I left in the morning, there was no electricity. You know, this electricity thing has been up and down for the past 2 days, and KPLC just need to get their stuff in order because we need lights. But I think it's our Wi-Fi that's like playing some funny games. Let me go and sort it out. But yeah, so now I'm home. I'm going to have some snacks as I wait for my class. I just need some relaxation time. Day 500 of no electricity. We've literally lived 2 lifetimes without electricity at this point. Anyway, we're reading a book called The Prime Minister's Daughter.
The Prime Minister's Daughter.
What is it called?
Minister.
Oh, The Minister's Daughter. I read it when I was like her age, and now she's reading it. It's such a full circle moment.
You know, Mom took it away from me.
Mom took it away from you.
Yeah. And then I knew why she did it, but I didn't take it until recently.
I'll expose you on my blog.
When you expose, you have nothing to hide.
I have nothing to hide. So you didn't take it back because you're a good girl? Until she gave you...
No, it's just because at that time I didn't feel like reading storybooks.
Mm-hmm. So now?
Yeah, and now I do.
So you went and took it from her room?
Yeah.
Does she know?
Nope. But maybe
So you've been reading it in secret?
Not really in secret. She's seen the book. She's seen me holding it.
So she knows.
Yeah.
When were you reading it? When you were like 12?
I think, or younger. Actually, younger. I think.
So now she's good with you reading it?
I didn't see that.
You're technically informed too right now.
I guess.
guys. She's trying to seem cool, by the way. Just saying. Anyway. Got my nice pals.
You know what that reminds me of? Riverdale.
What in Riverdale?
Veronica.
The blonde?
No.
Redhead?
No. Black hair.
Oh, the one with the problematic dad?
Yes.
Y'all, I watched Riverdale like when I just finished high school. That was 2018. That was like 4 years ago. That's when I watched Riverdale and I still remember. God bless the memory.
It was a whole show and a half.
For real?
Yeah.
This in season?
Right now, I think 5.
Have you watched it?
I'm trying.
What do you mean you're trying?
Like now they're adults. They have jobs. Veronica is married. Literally, her husband is
She
like
must
her
be
father.
PLL. He's like her father?
Like,
Oh, as in
like
his habits.
he's rich, like black hair, just same. And then, what's his name? Jughead has become a writer. Like, he just looks like life has beat him to the core.
Wow.
What's his name? Archie.
So they're technically now acting their age. Finally.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
That sounds interesting. Guys, if you haven't watched Riverdale, please watch it. Well, I don't know, I don't want to endorse it. I haven't watched it. It was too dark for me in season 1. I haven't gone back
dark.
yet.
It's not dark. If you don't like crime stuff, then you think
I don't
it's
like
dark.
crime stuff and I watch Criminal Minds.
Yeah,
It doesn't
why do
get
you
darker
think
than
it's
Criminal
dark?
Minds and Dexter.
It's
I don't
not
know. I
dark.
think that was just... I think, in my opinion, maybe when I was 18, it just felt too twisted, which doesn't even make any sense because I've been watching Criminal Minds my entire life. I've also watched PLL. I've watched all these shows, so I don't know why I had such a huge disconnect with Riverdale. Anyway, challenge for 2022. I will try and watch Riverdale.
It gets darker.
I'll let you know.
So,
Okay, I'll watch it and see. If I still feel the same vibe from it, then I won't watch it again and I won't repeat it. But if I don't, then it'll be good. Okay. Should I just come to chill with you and disturb your peace?
oh, thanks. I'm gonna even go back.
I know
to
you've
sleep
missed
again.
me because you haven't seen me in so long.
Oh my god, I just saw you yesterday.
That's not true. Oh yeah, yesterday I came to your room to chill with you. See, I'm the one who's been looking for you these days.
Lies, it was me.
Anyway, guys, it's time to sleep. She's going to bed and I'm going to bed too.
Said I'm going to bed.
We're in the dark. That's our lives now. We live in the village. Anyway, what shall I say? Also, congratulate me. Clap for her. I've actually been vlogging in front of somebody. Clap for her.
Okay. You know,
Clapping
when
for
we
her.
went to Andre's
Amra.
football dinner, there's this
How did all of you go and you didn't tell me that there was a dinner? Nobody even invited me.
Last minute there, I was just like,
No one even invited me for this
You
birthday.
went to church.
Because I didn't know that there was a dinner.
Neither did I. Like,
So I was just supposed to sit here and wait to be invited for something I didn't even know was happening.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah, there's a dude who was like literally vlogging on his phone, like he's just moving everywhere.
oh my gosh, I aspire to be him when I grow up. Genuinely. What do you think about that?
Like, it's nice.
Would you do it?
Probably not.
Do you think I could do it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think I could be too scared for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You think I could be too scared for the rest of my life?
You have more guts.
Oh,
to
you think I
make
have
do
more
it.
guts than you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because you don't care. You'll just vlog in someone's face.
Like now?
Exactly.
But I don't do this with anyone else. Like, this is the first time I've actually done it in front of anyone else.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, feels special, man.
Hey, I guess.
Anyway, relax. Lale na viatu. But yeah, guys, let's hope that 2022 is when I have grown so much that I will vlog in front of people. That's the dream. Okay, then bye. Good night. class on her Instagram, which I find so freaking interesting. Like, I'm like, not that I find the weather interesting, I just find the fact that she does it interesting. Anyway, I'm off to school now. I have a class at 8:15. It's 8 to 5, maybe 8 to 6 at this point. I will see you guys later. There's too many cars coming up. Bye. Okay, off to school, part 2. I feel like these days I'm literally like in and out of school. This is a real workout in my opinion. So this is me getting in my whatever 5,000 steps type thing. Anyway, I'm going for a cut now. I have a cut at 12. It's like 11:50 something. So yeah, I'm technically running. Also, please shout out to me for not switching off this video even if someone was coming towards me. But yeah, so I have a cut in 5 minutes. I am running to school. See you later. This really cute hat because now I'm going to walk. I mean, all black. I keep thinking maybe that's not a smart idea because it's so freaking hot. Like, I don't even know what this kind of heat is. Anyway, we'll see. I'm off to town now, so literally, like, exam hack, you have to just like check out YouTube videos just like explaining it. The small, like, short videos. It doesn't have to be long, preferably short, because your attention span is also like shorter because you're so worried. So it really helped me today. And I did my cut and then I went out. I was out in town and went to Arboretum with my friend, which was really good. I'm enjoying being up and about because I'm doing like meaningful stuff and meeting people at the same time. You know, that's the thing that I realized. I'm an extreme extrovert. In 2020 and 2021, I really genuinely spent those 2 years like stuck in my room, either studying or just doing some kind of work. And so in 2022, one of my biggest goals is to be out of the house. I think it has improved my attitude, I feel a lot happier being out of the house, like just getting out of this environment and going out. I don't think this is to say that like home is not a good place or anything like that, but I think that I have been I've just been like holed up for too long, and I'm not the kind of person who genuinely likes to do that. I like to have some days to just like chill and just be alone completely, but I also do like having those moments where I'm like leaving my house. So we'll see. I mean, up until now, I've kind of had plans technically all the time. So I have school Monday to Wednesday. I am fully focusing on school, and then Thursday afternoons, Friday afternoons, I will try and prioritize like meeting people, things like that. Next week Wednesday though, I'm going out, and then Saturday and Sunday usually it's like church stuff. And because I'm doing mission, I'm doing church stuff every single day, let's be honest. So I'm also still just trying to find a balance. I think I'm also, I don't know, I'm in a very weird place in my life, guys. Pray for me. But it's not badly weird. It's just, I think things are realigning. So I'm starting to see things that are, I am the kind of person who likes things that are constantly pushing me out of my comfort zone. And when I say like constantly pushing me, I mean like I want to be pushed out, and I don't want it to be the same kind of pushing out constantly, right? So I get bored really quick. So I'm finding ways to just like be excited about life and to not be sad, because there's, that's the thing. It's like in this moment, when you see my Instagram, when you see my vlogs, when you see all these things, it's so easy to be like, oh wow, life is really just going her way, like this is the best time of her life. And in a way it genuinely is. Like I feel like I really going through the best parts of my life finally. When people say uni is the best time of your life, I've been wondering where that came from. I don't know who started that one, but now I kind of am feeling like that. So I'm enjoying just being a university student in my 4th year and being present, like recognizing how much work I have to do, like assignments, research project, cuts, all of that stuff. Guys, don't get me started. I'm even thinking about it, I'm stressed. And then what I did was I decided that Saturdays and Sundays I will not touch any schoolwork. And so usually I'm there like trying to just get everything done Monday to, like if I don't get it done between Monday to Friday, best believe Monday, it's just Monday. That's all I can say about it, honestly. Something that I do want to discuss a little bit is about like romanticizing our lives. And that's something that I did, like I noticed from this vlog. It's like I take the good parts. Whenever I'm speaking, I'm like, yeah, this is what's happening, I'm ready to go, and I seem like I'm so on top of things. And I think my biggest roadblock, my biggest like block towards vlogging has always been that aspect of romanticizing life. And last year I was not in a good place, really. I could not see the positivity in life at all. Guys, there's mosquitoes. Okay, yeah, last year I could not see like the positive aspect of life at all. Like I could barely, like the way I couldn't see positivity, I don't know how to explain it, because I think about the person that I was last year and how I felt and just how heavy my life was. And it's not that like I was going through some kind of hardship, but I truly was going through some kind of hardship, Anyway, I couldn't be positive last year, and so I struggled the most with vlogging, because it would mean that I would keep complaining, and I was like, I don't want to keep complaining on my vlogs. But then again, the reason I wanted to vlog was so that I can see people complain. So I wanted to be the person that I've been looking for on the internet, but I just couldn't find the energy to be that person, or I didn't have the confidence to be that person. I didn't have the I just did not have it in me to be that person. So I'm truly, truly sorry that I did not document that part. And I'm not saying sorry because like I feel so bad and I'm beating myself up or anything like that. It's just that I'm very apologetic that I couldn't be what I wanted to be, So I think even in a way I'm apologizing to myself. Like I could not show up for myself the way I wanted to. Granted, there was just so many things involved. There was a lot of like mindset stuff. Like there was one day I just broke down crying. Like it was insane. And the thing that triggered me was absolutely nothing. Like it had nothing to do with it. But this small thing that happened, I completely broke down and I cried, and I was I just cried, which is not normal for me. I cry a couple of times. I cry when I watch movies. I cry when I'm reading books. I cry. But I don't cry that much. And I don't cry in front of people. I never cry in front of people. That's one of the things that I don't like doing. And that day I was like crying in front of my sisters. I'm like, I'm tired of life. Life is not it for me. I was so sad. And even after then, I was still so sad. Because, oh my God. It's interesting because I'm thinking back to that girl, and I'm thinking back to just how I felt, and I'm so sorry. Like, I just feel so bad for myself. I feel so terrible that that's how I felt then. I am eternally grateful that this is how I'm feeling now. Like, the way I'm feeling now, I can appreciate it so much more because of what I was feeling just a few months ago, and it just, I feel like it never makes sense to me when I say that, like, I was at my lowest low when I should have been at my highest, and it feels like I should have been at my highest spiritually. I should have been at my highest, just everything, but I was so low. And it's like the kind of person I am is annoyingly positive. But this is genuinely because I started therapy. Like, let me tell you guys, therapy has been so good for me. I had a couple of sessions last year, trying to work out how to go about having sessions this year as well. It's a couple of sessions, which will be cool. But yeah, I mean, therapy has been beneficial for my spirit. It has been so good for me. It really did help me. Like, just working through some stuff and going through things and having like deep conversations about things that I probably would have never thought about. That's the thing. And then also I did not want to be a bother to people around me, and so because of that I couldn't open up. But then I noticed that, like, since I started therapy, it became a lot easier for me to open up to the people around me, which was really, really nice. Also, it helped me in my spiritual life as well, just to get back on track with God. I'm just eternally grateful that these days I'm the kind of person who wakes up and I want to do my devotion and I want to pray. And I think the reason why I want to pray mainly is because I want to pray for the people I'm praying for. Like, it gives me so much energy to be pouring out into other people through prayer. And that's such an underrated thing, but I am so ready to just take 2022 by storm. This is kind of like my first week of 2022, my first proper week, because last week, I don't even know where last week went, but it went. Now, this week has been my first proper week, like back to school, back to stuff, like just being on top of things, which I'm extremely, like, just excited for. But I'm also not doing that thing where I'm like, New Year's resolution, this is it. I think I am trying to take it like day by day, and more than that, I'm thinking like, okay, first 4 months, like, what's my plan? And that is kind of mapped out, kind of all over the place, just because there's just so much going on